Okay, so we are live. We are live. We're doing this again, guys. We do this frequent and often because it's a necessary thing to be able to talk to my community and be able to talk to educators and just magnificent people, globally. So, welcome back. This is Gabriel with right here, ODE, Online Digital Education. It's a community on Facebook of teachers, educators collaborate with each other and share each other's successes so that everybody can succeed in life. But you got to fix the brain, the BS, the belief system. And that's okay. That's what I keep talking about because I truly believe that you guys are magnificent. And you should believe that you're magnificent as well. So today is Tuesday, and it is May 11th. And this is episode 127. And it is titled, It's Time That People Fire Their Inner Critic. You know that voice in your head that keeps telling you, no, I'm not good enough. No, I'm afraid. No, I have anxiety. No, I'm sad. No, I have doubt. No, I'm a failure. No, I have difficulties with whatever. It's time to fire that inner voice and get on track with personal success. So here we go. Let me give you my full disclaimer because, this is very important. Please note that this is not for those who continuously make excuses, or are expecting to get rich overnight. There's no instant gratification here, guys. You got to do the work. You got to commit to healing. And you got to commit to wanting to have a magnificent life simply because you can. So there's no false promises here, no false guarantees. And this is an opportunity to be part of a high quality community. People who actually collaborate and share successes, help each other out. This is not your typical, Facebook community where everybody goes to vent and just nurture negative vibes. We keep it positive here for that reason, and positivity trumps negativity all day long, forever. And I'm a part of this community. I am the admin, and I will be guiding you towards your personal success. But it takes work, it takes commitment, it takes dedication. So if this is not something that you're willing to put in for your life, and this is not for you, and I'm okay with that. And if you're looking to start and then quit in the next few weeks or months just because, then you're better off doing the same stuff that you've been doing, and this is definitely not for you. And that's okay too. Look, everybody makes a commitment to want to realize that their irrational thinking is the one thing that is hindering their personal life success. It really is. But don't take it from me. Take it from the millions of, proven facts and scientific data that's out there that says this is a fact, this is the truth. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to start you off with a quote by J.R. Inser, who has helped thousands of people successfully overcome depression, anxiety, losing weight, eliminate stress, and increase self-confidence. And he said, trust your inner creator and let go of your inner critic. Those are really empowering words. We lost trust in ourselves enough to allow our inner thoughts to dominate how we live life, how we think, how we feel, how we behave. Well, you don't have to anymore. You can trust your inner creator and you can fire your inner critic. And that's what we're going to talk about. That's something that I've been talking about lately. So here we are. There are 4 common ways that your mental twin nags you with negativity. And you can easily catch your twin, in the act of sabotage. And you can catch it right in the act. When you notice that your twin is thinking one of these type of negative thoughts, simply observe it. Just, you're having this conversation with yourself as negative, but just kick back and observe, evaluate. Don't judge or criticize your twin, because if you do, you'll be encouraging your inner voice to come in through the back door again. And it becomes a loop. You don't want that. That's what we're trying to get rid of mentally. So number 1, Self-limiting. When my twin is trying to limit me, he says things like this: it's too hard, I can't do this, or it's too risky, or I don't have time. Ultimately, my twin likes making excuses. This is even more common if you lean toward having a fixed mindset. When you believe your abilities are fixed and you believe failing means you're a failure, the best way to avoid humiliation is to not try at all, which is what excuses are for, aren't they? Your twin tries to shut down possibilities and solutions before you even get started. Bad guy. Number 2, the assumption. Mr. Twin believes he's always right and that he's psychic. He likes to think he can read other people's minds, like yours, and assume what they're thinking and feeling. He likes to jump to conclusions and make snap judgments. Look out for Mr. Twin saying things like, everyone will talk about me. I made a fool out of myself. She doesn't like me. Your inner critic is making up stories that aren't even true. Once you know this, you won't fall for it so easily. Number 3, the reruns. Most of your self-talk happens on autopilot. Our repetitive automatic thoughts have been going on for so long that we don't even notice them. Chances are Mr. Twin says things all the time that you don't even actually believe, but you let him get away with it because you're so used to it, you know? Often these habits of thought become habits of speech. So you may even catch yourself saying things to others out loud. Yeah, you'll repeat these things as well because you're so convinced of it already. So be on the lookout for 2 things when this happens. 1, your thoughts. You know, especially memories or anticipated events, they tend to, replay a scene in your mind over and over again, like a mini movie or a rerun. And number 2, phrases. You say to yourself or others repeatedly, especially if they are making a judgment about yourself, like, whoa. So we start using the same phrases that our brain has trained us to, negatively speak. For example, I'm always late. That's not true. Always is not true. Or I'm an idiot. That's not true either. You're not an idiot. Or here we go again. Yeah. Or this always happens to me. Well, that's not true either. Number 4, others' thoughts. Sometimes Mr. Twin is simply parroting someone else. You will be shocked when you realize how many of the thoughts that go through your mind are not yours. They're not yours. So it is time to get other people out of your head. Get that out of your mind. Fire your inner critic, that little voice in your head that causes you to think this way. See, like we already mentioned, okay, your inner dialogue has been programmed throughout your life. Your nagging mom now takes up residence in your mind. That's happened to me a lot. Okay, the good news is you can kick her out. I kick my mom out of my mind. I don't even do it anymore. See, the key is to question the thoughts you have about what should or shouldn't do, what you should or shouldn't do. These words are a sign that the belief behind them are planted by someone else. If you actually believed it, in most cases, you wouldn't be telling yourself you should do it. You just simply do it. So ask yourself, whose voice am I hearing? Do I really believe that I should do this? And here's a hint. If you're really feeling a sense of guilt, it's probably not your own. It's not your original belief. If yes, make it a must and do it. If not, this is someone else hijacking your mind, your brain, telling them to get out, and then ask yourself, What do I really believe? What do you really believe? So, what's your inner critic's personality? What do you call this guy up here? So, you've named your inner critic Mr. Twin. And I'm just using that as, for this live purpose only. You can name him whatever relates to you so that you can talk to that person directly, your inner mind. All right? So you don't take it so personally, and you've learned what to look for in order to get good noticing at negative thinking. When you get good at noticing your own negative thinking, you get to kick this guy out every time he wants to make an appearance. Now let's look at 4 common personality types that your Mr. Twin may have. Now, understanding the way Mr. Twin tends to think will help you identify what you can do to tame it. You have the worrier. And the worrier points out everything that can go wrong, stirs up emotions of anxiety and fear by imagining disasters, expecting the worst, and overestimating the odds of something bad happening. It tends to say, what if? Excuse me. Mr. Twin is a worrier. You can tame it by focusing on activities in this program that will help you ease stress and reassure Mr. Twin, such as meditation, breathing, visualization, and exposure techniques. And then you have the critic. Oh, this guy's a bad guy. He constantly judges and evaluates your behavior and points out your flaws. Who can identify with that? Jumps on any mistakes that you make and reminds you of past failures. Compares you to others and assumes they will judge you. It even minimizes your accomplishments. It tends to say things like this: you're an idiot. If Mr. Twin is a critic, you can tame it by focusing on the activities, developing awareness of thoughts, emotions, and behaviors programs that will help you restrain your thought patterns, such as cognitive distortion, Socratic questioning, and the growth mindset. Man, these things are just going to help you kick this guy out of your brain and get back into a positive life. Really, get rid of that anxiety, get rid of those self-doubts, that low self-esteem and everything else, that fear. And now you have the victim. The victim, it tells you that you're hopeless, not making progress, or that it's too hard. It tells you there is something wrong with you. You're incapable, unworthy. You're not smart enough. There are too many obstacles in your way. It's not your fault. It tends to say, I can't. If Mr. Twin is a victim, you can tame it by focusing on activities in this program that will help you take your power back, such as the growth mindset. And finally, you have the perfectionist. And it pushes you to do better. But even when you do better, you still feel like you're not good enough. There is always more that you should be doing. Mistakes and setbacks must be avoided. Oh, I can't make a mistake. Or quickly remove, or quickly move to past. It pushes you to seek external validation, achievement, and status. Now, you gotta realize acceptance by others is of the utmost importance. It probably even stops you from taking action because you're afraid to fail. It tends to say things like, I need to do better, or I'm not good enough. If Mr. Twin is a perfectionist, you can tame it by focusing on the activities in this program that will help you judge yourself less, such as the growth mindset section, or, overcoming indecision and overcoming inaction. So take your power back from Mr. Twin. You don't need that guy. Now that you know what to look for, take him out. Mr. Twin, take him out of action. Go out into the world and practice observing your brain, your thoughts. When you catch Mr. Twin in the act, use the following 3 strategies to take your power back from these negative thoughts. Number 1, ignore Mr. Twin. Yeah, he doesn't like that, but you know what? Doesn't matter. It's your life. It's your brain. Ignore him. Don't take Mr. Twin seriously. When Mr. Twin starts rambling on incessantly or hops on that negative train, imagine he has a funny voice or is wearing a clown suit. Mr. Twin is not you, and it doesn't know what it's talking about. So kick him out. Number 2, protect Mr. Twin. Mr. Twin is easily influenced. So always ask yourself if you really believe what it's saying. Do you really believe what it's saying to you? We already talked about getting people out of your head. One way to do this is pay special attention for any thoughts coming from Mr. Twin that sound eerily similar to things other people say, such as your parents, for example, right? Or the media, or authority figures. So choose what you expose Mr. Twin to wisely, because he's apt to believe it and repeat it. And number 3, observe Mr. Twin. As often as you can, remind yourself to watch Mr. Twin. Watch him. Keep an eye on this guy. Notice what it's thinking about. If you don't like what it's thinking about, choose a new thought. You're in charge. Many of the activities discussed are designed to help you observe, record, and redirect Mr. Twin. Remember that it takes time to get good at keeping your Mr. Twin in check. It does. I do the observation at a daily basis because, sometimes I let my mind run away with really dumb shit. And this happened to me yesterday when I was making breakfast. And I caught myself observing this, and I quickly changed my new thoughts. I changed them to a new thought. And I had a pleasant breakfast because of it. I said to myself, I'm not having this right now. This is not what I'm all about. And I understand that it's detrimental to my brain. So therefore, I changed my thoughts. You'll notice times when Mr. Twin runs off on a tangent of terrible thoughts you don't even notice it. But no worries, because when you eventually notice what Mr. Twin is doing, you can whack the shit out of his head. It's like playing that game whack-a-mole. So whack him and say, "Bad, Mr. Twin," and laugh about it. This stops the negative thought, giving you a moment to remember that you have a choice. You can then implement one of the thought-changing strategies that you're learning, or pick up a better thought. The more you observe your Mr. Twin, the better you'll get at catching it in the act. As you practice, the voice, will get quieter, and your inner power will start to take the lead. Fire this guy who's tormenting your brain with these empowering strategies. My greater purpose is helping everyday people, realize their magnificence with empowerment thinking for success. And I started my learning curve, with a growth mindset. I am so happy I did last year during Zombie Pandemic 1.0. And the knowledge and tools that I'm trying to provide you, they're there so that you can achieve your personal success. So when you're ready, take advantage of them. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. Empowerment thinking for success will help you realize your success in personal health, wealth, and make you wiser as you start to live a magnificent life of abundance. And yes, abundance. That includes economic abundance. Now remember, you're magnificent. I believe that you're magnificent. You should believe that you're magnificent. Let me know in the comments. Or come and visit me at ODE, community on Facebook. Drop me a comment on my newsfeed. Send me a private message on Messenger. I'll answer you. I respond to everybody every day. I help clients overcome their fears of success and launch their online niche business with a growth mindset and organic Facebook marketing. And these are the primary ways, to help you transition, without quitting your daytime job. I look forward to seeing your personal success. I really do. And interviewing you live right here. That's a photo opportunity right here. at ODE, Online Digital Education Community on Facebook, of educators, that collaborate and share successes. So come and share and celebrate your success, your positive outcome, and let's tell the world about it. 688,000 people is my personal goal over the next 5 years. So this is Gabriel, and I'm signing out with ODE, Online Digital Education Group on Facebook. And today is Tuesday, May 11th. This has been episode 127. It's time to fire the inner critic in your brain. Get rid of this guy so that you can feel great about yourself today. Thank you so much for listening. I look forward to answering your questions. You have a great day, and God bless.